Hello students, we are learning lesson number 9, force and laws of motion, and today we are going to see about how the sums of lesson number 9 are solved. Today we will be seeing some sums based on the second law of motion. See your textbook, page number 120, solved illustration, example 9.1. Although the illustration is solved, but then too you must know how to solve it yourself. Let us see. So this is example 9.1. So it is written, a constant force acts on an object of mass 5 kg. So whenever you read any sum and a figure comes, this is 5 kg. So we know kg is the unit of mass, and mass, the symbol of mass is m. So always go on writing the data first. We'll write the data and then we'll see what is the missing thing that we have to calculate. So I have solved here the solution. It is said in the sum, mass is 5 kg. So symbol of mass is small m. M is equal to 5 kg. At instant you have to write. Don't read the sums fully. Go on writing. As you read, go on writing the symbols of the figures you have been given. Here 5 kg means mass. Symbol is small m. M is equal to 5 kg for a duration of 2 seconds. 2s. S means seconds. So we will write t. T is 2 seconds. I have written t1 because here 2 datas are given. Now again you see, it increases the object's velocity from 3 meter per second. ms raised to minus 1. Raised to minus 1 means when the power is minus 1, we can write it m upon s raised to 1. That is meter per second. You read this as meter per second. And meter per second is the unit of velocity. So it increases the object's velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second. 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second. This is the initial velocity and this is the final velocity. Initial velocity symbol is u and final velocity symbol is v. So we are going to write u is equal to 3 meter per second, v is equal to 7 meter per second. It is v1 because 2 datas are given. Final velocity is 7 meter per second. Then it is written, find the magnitude of the force applied. You have to find the magnitude of the force. So F is equal to dash. So first of all, this is the first data. According to this, m, t, u and v are given. You have to calculate F. For this, if we apply Newton's second law formula. So now you see, second law, we all know that F is equal to ma is the formula. Ultimately, we have derived this. But we have been given u, v and t. So we will convert it into this way. F is equal to m. A means what? V minus u upon t. So this way if we write, then we can write down the data. We will be looking into side by side. See the data, m 5 kg. M 5 kg. So if you write m 5 kg and this is the formula, F is equal to m is 5 kg. In place of m we will be writing 5. Now you see the sum in the textbook as we have written t1. T is 2 seconds, U is 3 meter, V is 7 meter. If U is 3 meter, V is 7 meter. So V 7 and U 3. Like this you write. And T is given 2 seconds. So write it this way. And F we can calculate. F is equal to 5 into 7 minus 3. That is 4. 4 upon 2. So we'll get 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So we are getting F. F is equal to 5 twos are 10. And what is the unit of force? Unit of force is Newton. So we got F is equal to 10 Newton. First answer we got F is 10 Newton. This we were missing. Now again see the sum. Up to this full stop we have read. Find the magnitude of the applied force. Already we have found F is equal to 10 Newton. Now if the force was applied for a duration of 5 seconds, what would be the final velocity of the object? So now here t is given 5 seconds. You have to find out final velocity of the object. So according to this, t is changing. T is changing. Now F will be 10 only. F will be 10. We have to find the final velocity. So from this formula make v as the subject, because we have to find out v. Make v as the subject. So we can calculate it this way. You see, this m. Keep on right hand side and this will shift on the left. It will be ft. So we will get ft is equal to m v minus u. You have to make v as a subject as we are going to calculate v. So again you see ft upon m is equal to v minus u. Now V will be as it is, it will remain here only, and this U is going to shift on the left. So minus U will become plus U, we will get U plus Ft upon M. Now we got the formula for calculating V. V is equal to U plus Ft upon M. And all the datas are given. V we have to find. U already we have seen it is 3, plus F just now we have calculated is 10, and T is nu T is 5, and mass was 5. So this is how U is 3, F is 10, T is 5, and mass is 5. 5 and 5 gets cancelled, so we get 3 plus 10, so we got 13. So we got V is equal to 13. Now unit of V is meter per second. You have to write the unit, it is meter per second. So V is 13 meter per second. The solution already, as we have solved this, I have written in the notes. This I am going to send you in the PDF form. So how you got V is equal to U plus Ft, that I have shown you in this. That from this formula we are getting the formula of V. V is equal to U plus Ft upon M. Let us see the second sum. Second sum is on page number 121, example 9.2. Which would require a greater force? Accelerating a 2 kg mass at 5 meter per second square, or a 4 kg mass at 2 meter per second square. That means two datas are given. One is M is equal to 2 kg and A is equal to 5 meter per second square. The second one is M is equal to 4 kg, A is equal to 2 meter per second square. In both the situations we have to find out F. The solution goes on this way. In the first instance, M is 2 kg, that is M1 is 2 kg, A1 is 5 meter per second square from the question, and F1 we need to find out. And second situation is M2 is 4 kg and A2 is 2 meter per second square, and F2 we need to find out. So here M and A are given, F you have to find out. Already the formula is there, F is equal to MA. So F1 is equal to M1 A1, M1 is 2, A1 is 5, so we got the answer 10 Newton. The second situation, F2 is equal to M2 A2, that is M into A, second one. So it is 4 into 2, that is 8 Newton. So the F1 is 10 Newton and F2 is 8 Newton. Which one is greater force? F1 is greater than F2. They had asked which would require a greater force. The first situation, F1 will require greater force to accelerate it to 5 meter per second square. That means to increase its velocity by 5 meter per second. That is 5 meter per second velocity will increase, and this is the answer. So these are the two sums. Actually all the solved illustrations we are going to solve. It is 9.3 and then 9.4 and 9.5. More 3 sums are there that we will be seeing in the next video.